second.
I think Jared Deakin on the first leg ran really, really well, because that's probably the clearest split of all, 45.5, because it's from the blocks. It's a lot harder to run that first leg, and he kept us in contention because Ingo Schultz didn't take 6-7 metres out of him, and I think by then, if he'd run a bad first leg, we could have been in trouble. But it was a fantastic run, and the rest of the boys just did what we knew they could do.
And I know you were listening to the split times there, but you think Matt actually...
I think Matt Elias ran very well, and probably I think he ran a bit faster than the relay splits. Is somebody sitting in the stands going? Yeah, I don't know where they take them from and where they hand them over. You can get some very quick splits that aren't necessarily valid. You get some very slow splits that aren't necessarily valid. You should never look too much into relay splits. They always sound great, but they don't necessarily correlate, and we shouldn't get caught up. I just think the way they ran was very, very, very good. They ran a very good race. Matt Elias kept us in there. Jamie Bolch kept us in there, and he had to give Daniel Keynes a lead because he felt so good, and we were in the lead. And
well, talk us through it, because we can just see Daniel as
well. Here's Daniel, and
it's difficult.
It is so difficult. He took the baton with about 4 or 5 metres, and Borsakowski behind him, who's not a 400-metre runner. This is arguably one of the top 2 800-metre runners in the world, and he shouldn't be able to catch Daniel Keynes. I never thought he was going to catch Daniel Keynes, and he didn't catch Daniel Keynes, but Daniel is tired. But we talked about being inspired. Borsakowski was inspired. I mean, he got close.
I'm delighted Borsakowski didn't pass him, because he's not brave enough to run his own event. Ever athletes contest we've ever had, and for him to own event, ever athletes contest we've ever had, and